Hello, I'm Katrina and welcome to day 21 of the 21-day challenge. 21 minutes of yoga every day for 21 days to feel better and live bigger. Always move within your own body, never push yourself to the point of pain. Adjust what you need to so you're playing with that comfortable discomfort zone. Let's have a seat. Sitting tall. You can sit on a blanket if you like. Legs crossed or straight out in front of you. That's completely up to you. It's about you, your body, and what you've learned over this 21-day journey. Let's start. Hands on your thighs, palms up, palms down, doesn't matter which. Just give the fronts of the shoulders a little pull back so you feel open through the sternum, open through the heart. You can go ahead and close your eyes and take a breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hands coming together overhead. And as you exhale, let the hands float down, palm pressing to palm. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hands together. Exhale, hands floating down, body sinking into the weight of the hips and legs. One more breath. Inhaling, sweeping up. Hands together. Exhaling, hands floating down. Pausing with hands in front of heart center, just taking a moment just to be. Release the hands. Open the eyes. Let's come into table pose. Just as a transition. Setting up table pose first so that when you're ready with your breath out, you can float into downward dog. So shoulders over top of wrists, knees underneath the hips. Take a breath. And use your exhale to lift yourself into downward dog. Do whatever feels natural for you here. This is the first pose of your yoga practice today. You've learned so much over the last 20 days. You know if you need to pump your heels for a moment to loosen up the lower back. You know if swaying your hips from side to side helps you stretch out your body. Follow your body's lead. Your body intuitively knows what you need to do. We'll take one more breath here. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk your feet towards your hands. Fingertips to the mat, enough bend in the knees that your hands are supported. Take a breath in, lift your eyes, look forward. And as you exhale, just fold. Let your head feel heavy. Now, if you're already feeling a stretch in the back of the legs, that's fine. You don't need to go any deeper. If you feel like you need to push a little bit more, if you've got a little more play with the room in the back of your legs today, go ahead, press into the mat with the soles of the feet. Feel the hips lift ever so slightly. Just intensifying the stretch. And breathe into it. Bend the knees. Just a little softness in the knees here. Left hand to the mat, right hand reaches over for the left corner. Give the right hip a little tug back. Deepen the stretch on the right side of the body. A little bit of flexion in the spine here as the spine turns, flexes to the left side. Right hand comes back. Pause for a moment. Take a breath. And as you exhale, left hand reaches to the right corner. Left hip gives a little pull back, intensifying the stretch on the left side of the body. flexing the spine to the right. And release the left hand. Now, bring your hands one at a time on top of your knees. Drop the hips down, pull your rib cage away from your thighs, bringing yourself into a supported chair pose. Bring your gaze straight ahead. Now, soles of the feet press into the mat so your hands are free now. Bring the hands together at the heart. Press the palms of the hands together. Take a breath. And as you exhale, push with your left foot, pull with your right to rotate through the rib cage and shoulders, just turning to look to the corner at the left, but keep your knees level. Just a gentle twist here. You're not trying to twist to turn all the way to the left. You're looking to the corner at the left. Bring yourself back to center. Take a breath. As you exhale, push with the right, pull with the left foot, right? Push with the right foot, pull with the left foot, rotate to the right, turning to look to the corner at the right. Just a gentle rotation through the vertebrae, nothing more. Keep the palms pressing together, shoulders active as you feel the strength of the hands, heels of the hands pressing together. Breathe through it. Exhale, bringing yourself back to center. Oh. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Now inhale, come up. Let the hands float up. Let the hands separate. Bring the gaze up in volcano pose. Less intense, but still requiring strength here to keep the arms long. A breath in. And as you exhale, let's release the arms, coming into mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back so the heart is open. Breathe. Just feel all that heat that just built up in the body. Whew. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Do a big breath in, even bringing some curve to the spine. And as you exhale, sweep the arms wide, dive down. Bend your knees, bring your fingertips to the mat. Step your left foot back, long step to the back of the mat. Pivot on your left foot, turn your heel. So left toe is pointing to the left, right toe is pointing to the right. Right knee is bent. Now here we go, we're gonna sweep the left hand, so sweep it forward and lift up. Use the momentum of your left arm to bring your left hand to your hip and sweep all the way back with the right hand. Really lengthen through the right side of the body. Look up towards your right hand or the ceiling, whatever feels comfortable for you. Take a breath. And as we exhale, sweep the right hand down, right elbow to your knee. Now left hand comes all the way over, reaching towards the front of the room. Take a breath right here. Feel the freedom of your movement here, right? Imagine trying to do this on day 1. And here you are today doing it all. Yeah. Let's take a breath in, swing the left arm back. Left hand comes to your thigh, to your hip, reaching all the way back with the right hand, really lengthening through the right side of the body. Explore your range of motion here on the right side. A breath in, swinging the right arm, transitioning through, right elbow comes to right thigh, right knee, left hand sweeps all the way over. Just looking straight to the left, feeling the freedom in the left side of the body here. We're going to do that one more time on this side. When you're ready for your breath in, use the momentum of your breath, the sweep of your left arm, Right hand reaches all the way up, possibly back. You might notice your movement even getting a little bit bigger with each repetition. As you realize, hey, I'm okay doing it this far. Let's try the next one. Go a teeny bit farther. Breath in, right arm swings, momentum of the breath, momentum of the movement. Both hands coming down to the mat. Shift your weight onto your left hand, left palm. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Wiggle your right foot out. Pivot onto the ball of your left big toe. And step back to downward dog. 2 breaths in downward dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, come halfway up, bend your knees, come into that supported chair pose. Drop your hips a little bit more. Shift your weight into the balls of your toes and drop into your heels even more. You can do it. Now open up through the fronts of the shoulders. Hands together. No twist this time, just holding your chair pose. Feel the heat in the thighs. Notice if the right thigh feels a little bit different than the left. Remember, we've done one sequence on the right side, but not the left side yet, so that's to be expected. Press into the floor with the soles of the feet. Get ready to lift up with the breath in. Lift up, no rush. Separate the hands, bring the gaze up, coming into volcano pose. Pause here. A breath in. And as you exhale, sweep the arms around and down. Dive down. Fingertips to the mat, right foot steps back. Long lunge with the right foot, pivot on your right foot, drop your heel. Left knee is bent, left toes pointing to the top of the mat, right toes pointing to the right. Now if you're ready, we're going to swing the right arm, swing it forward, windmill up, right hand coming to your thigh, left hand sweeps up and over. Lean into your right hand, right hip. Breathe. Using the inhalation, always working with the breath, always. The momentum of the left arm, sweeping, reaching wide. Left elbow to the left thigh, right hand reaches towards the front of the room. Right arm's just tucked in beside your right ear. Eyes looking to the wall at the right. Breathe. A breath in, getting ready to sweep up, windmilling all the way up, coming into our reverse warrior pose or sun warrior. Maybe making a little bit bigger this time. Feeling the full length on the left side of the body in this reverse warrior position. Inhaling, moving with the breath, left elbow to the left knee, right arm up and over. Sweep with your breath in, all the way back. Notice how brave you are.
Now inhale, sweeping all the way down to the mat this time. All the way down to the mat. Shift your weight onto your right hand. Pivot onto your right big toe. Left hand comes to the inside of your left foot. Wiggle your left foot out. Step back to downward dog. Lift your heels as high as you can. Bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Turn over. Legs straight out in front. Spread your toes. Rest the weight on the backs of your heels. Legs long, sitting really tall. If it helps, pull the flesh out from under your sit bones. Or go ahead and grab your rolled up blanket or rolled up towel and place it under your hips. That'll help you sit taller. But you know all that now. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands to your shins. Keep the upper body long. Another breath. As you exhale, sink into your elbows. Bend the elbows. Feel your belly and rib cage coming closer towards your thighs. Now take another breath. And as you exhale, round through the shoulders. Just feel the vertebrae collapsing. Pause. You can adjust the placement of your hands if you're feeling crowded. And bring your hands to the floor if you like. Take another breath. And this time as you exhale, think about drawing your chin in towards your chest. Feel the slow stretch reaching from the base of your skull all the way to your heels. Just going gradually so you can follow all the sensations in your body and you can hear all the messages your body is sending you so you know when you're at that comfortable discomfort level. And you know not to push any further. You just intuitively know, oh, that's it for today. Coming out the same way we went in, pulling the chin first, a little farther away from the chest. And then when you feel your ears come into line with the shoulders, then the shoulders lift. Use your hands on the floor, on your calves, your shins or your thighs for support, and bring yourself all the way up. Bend your knees. And roll yourself all the way back. Arms out to the sides. Palms turned up. Get a sense that your ankles are underneath your knees and your feet are hip distance apart. Take a breath. And as you exhale, let your knees fall to the right and your head roll to the left. Just let your legs, everything feel heavy. Sink into your right hip rather than bracing against the floor. Inhale, bring your head and knees back to center. As you exhale, let your knees fall to the left this time. Head turns to the right. Both legs feeling heavy, feeling a great stretch on the front of the right thigh.
Inhale, bring your head and knees back to center. Reach for your knees and just bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a really good hug. And stretch your legs out long. Hands to your sides. Close your eyes. And breathe. Feel the backs of the legs sinking into the floor. Feel the tension release from the back of the hips and the lower back. Feel yourself let go. With the next breath, use your exhalation to release and let go of anything you're holding on to in the shoulders, the jaw. Release all the tension and tightness around your eyes and ears. Just breathe. Just be. Bend your knees one at a time. Place your feet on the floor. And bring your hands beside your hips, palms turned down. As you take a breath in, let your arms reach up and over. And just pause for a moment. Have a little bit of a stretch. And then as you exhale, let your hands come down. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up and over. Having a little stretch. And then hands coming down by your sides with the exhalation. Roll onto your right side. A breath. Press up. Sit tall. Hands together at the heart. Send a blessing out to the universe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. And may all beings be at peace. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Thank you for participating in the 21-day challenge. Feel free to use these videos whenever you need to, as much as you need to. They are here for you. It has been a pleasure developing this challenge for you, and I hope you can see the benefits of a therapeutic approach to exercise. It's about feeling well and living well. Until next time, namaste.